So it's going down. The takedown is finally here. You're probably wondering why I still have these twists in my head. Well, pretty much because I did them myself. And by me doing them myself, I could redo them, which is why I'm sure most of you were probably wondering, hey, how was she able to maintain those twists for so long? Because I refresh them about every 3 weeks. I put them originally in May 12th. And here it is about to be September. And yeah, I originally put them in then, and I am going to be taking them down. Yes, yes. But not before wearing it in this cute style you see I got right here. Oh, yes, with the big hair. Yes. So yeah, stay tuned. You know I have more for you. Come on. So, welcome back. Welcome back. This is the takedown. Bear with me as I attempt to multitask. As we've been talking about for the past couple of weeks, is self-care, and I thought it was about time to take these things down. They've been up for a while, as I stated earlier, but like I said, I didn't let them go awry, if you will. I maintained them because I put them in myself, so I figured why not just refresh them so that I don't break out all my edges, or sorry, not break out, break off all my edges. So here we are. But I also wanted to talk about something I've shared with you in the past that I kind of want to rehash, simply because I had a conversation with a student. I feel like my students are my inspiration. So I had a conversation with one of my students about the reason why they have not started, or what was keeping them from growing. Kind of like hair. When we put it in a protective style, the intention is for it to grow. We know when to put it in, when to take it out, and what we need to do to maintain it while it's in that protective style. Because at the end of the day, we want some growth. We want to see that the protection has done the work. So with life, ultimately we want to grow, we want to be better. But sometimes we don't know, for example, where to start. It's like the when, the where, the how, the what, like where do I begin? And so that's usually a lot of people's hang-ups to the reason why they don't see themselves growing, is because they don't know where to start. Then you also have, as I'm trying to look to see what's left over. Oh, here we go. No. Let's see. Did I get them all already? What? Okay. Dang, I thought I had more. Anywho, I had already started this process, obviously. But I do plan to take them all the way out, but I figured I'd leave this like curly look because it's kind of cute. You know, just for a little bit while I appease the people on the video. So don't mind me while I get myself together, because I think I've taken them all out. Yeah. Okay. So as I was saying, stay over there. And here it is. I discovered another one. So as I was saying, so my student was trying to figure out where to start. So that's the one thing that I've noticed that's consistent across the board when we're trying to work on growth or getting better. We don't know where to start. The second thing, which we've talked about before with conversations under the palm tree, is, I was making that really hard, right? Is the fact of knowing that there's work to be done when it comes to growth. I feel like we know that there is work, and so sometimes, even sometimes unconsciously, we try to avoid the work. It's better to live in insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, obviously, expecting a different result, than it is to walk through the uncertainty of what the work would cause us to do when we do something different. And so that's another reason why people stop. And work, when you do work, it's like activity that's going to test your mental and physical ability in order to get to a purpose or a result. And so for a lot of us, if we don't want to do the work, we're just going to stay where we're at. meaning we don't grow. And then the third thing that I've observed with people is that accountability. People a lot of times don't grow because they have no level or person or people's or self motivation to keep them accountable to doing the work of growth. If if you don't have accountability, it's really hard to maintain. And recently, me and my girlfriends and I decided, okay, well, let's work together to try to make sure that we're growing in this area called fitness. I'm sure everybody can relate. We want to do fitness, or at least fulfill the wellness part of our lives so that we can live longer and have much fuller lives. So my friends and I, we've decided to text each other on a daily basis to let each other know what we've done for a minimum of 30 minutes a day as far as physical activity. And so when I don't chime in or when I don't communicate, yeah, that shows that I did not fulfill the expectation of what we chose to do together. That accountability factor is not there. So, what would you say you needed to do to get over this so-called inability to grow? Because again, you have that where do I start phase, you have that I don't know if I want to do the work, it's going to be hard, it's going to be challenging, or I just don't have anybody to keep me accountable, and I'm not enough to at least start off with to stay accountable. So the solution is to identify the goal that you want to achieve. For example, for me, that is fitness. That is getting my life back in order when it comes to my physical health. Of course, what I consume, of course, how active I am. So identify a goal that you want to achieve. Of course, something that's realistic. Identify your reality. What is it that you have facing you that's your current situation? What is your current situation that might be showing up as an opportunity, an obstacle, or just an option? You want to identify those O's, map out the O's, which is your options, your opportunities, and your obstacles, to your reality that's preventing you from getting to your goal, or that's going to promote you to getting to your goal. And then identify a way forward. How are you going to keep yourself, again, accountable? How are you going to make actionable steps to get from one place to another when it comes to achieving your goals? So like I said, when it comes to my fitness, the goal is to maybe reach a particular weight, maybe reach a particular size, or just a physical appearance. Those are goals. Those are specific. Identifying a number, identifying a size and a number, or identifying what you want to look like physically, toned, anything like that. And then making those smart too. Being specific about those goals, making sure that they're measurable goals, making sure that they're attainable. You don't want to strive for something that is not realistic for you. Again, making sure that they're realistic or reachable. And then time bound. Do you have a time stamped on when it's reasonable to achieve that goal? And so with that, again, identifying your reality. What is your current situation? Right now, I don't have access to any physical equipment, but I do have YouTube. So I sure can put on my gym clothes and I can watch a video and do some fitness on a video. I can connect with my friends via Zoom and we can do a group fitness video. I've done that before. So I don't have any excuse, because my reality right now is not preventing me from watching YouTube, because that's what you're doing right now. And then identifying what are my options, which I've already mentioned. YouTube. Another option is to walk around the neighborhood. Now, out here in Arizona, it's pretty daggone hot. So that option is very limited. It's almost like an obstacle. I can choose to walk in the morning or maybe walk in the evening. It's still over 100 degrees, so probably going to limit that option. And yeah, then you identify, okay, what's the next step? What's going to get you moving? And that is putting that into action. Simple as that. And it's a lot of people will say it's easier said than done, but the reality of it, if you just do it, kind of like how Nike says, then it'll get done. Don't say, well, I think I might try. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. So I'm going to get off here, maybe take a few pictures with my good curly hair. And then I'm just gonna do it. I'm going to get on a video and do some workouts. So I hope you all have found this to be helpful as I take down my twists. As I said, I didn't have a whole lot to take down, and quite frankly, I can't even tell if I have any more. I don't think so, but thank you for being a part of the conversation today. Short and sweet, just to have a little chat about good old growth. But I hope you have a great one. And don't forget to tune in next Tuesday, because it's going to be TNT Boo Explosive. Peace. And don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. Tell one of your friends to stop by and subscribe to Conversations on the Palm Tree. Peace.